to 11. My brother, what did I say? Job 28 verse 1 to what? To 11. Okay. It says here, surely there is a mine for silver and a place for gold where they refine it. Iron is taken out of the earth and copper is smelted as stone ore. Man sets an end to darkness. He searches out the furthest bounds for the ore buried underground in gloom and deep darkness. Men break open shafts away from where people sojourn, in places forgotten by human feet, and descend into the shafts. Hanging afar from men, they swing or fit to and fro. Can you actually see Makorokoza in this verse? Can you see them going down? The shaft swinging to and fro. As for the earth, out of it comes bread. As for the earth, out of it comes what? From the earth comes bread. But underneath, now, its surface, below, down deep in the mine, there is blasting, turning it upside down by fire. Its stones are the beds of sapphires. It holds dust of gold, which he who dares wins. That path no bird of prey knows, and the falcon's eye has not seen it. The proud beasts and the young have not trodden it, nor has the fierce lion passed it. Man puts forth his hand upon the flinty rock. He overturns the mountains by the roots. He cuts out channels and passages among the rocks, and his eye sees every precious thing. Man binds the streams so that they do not trickle into the mine, and the thing that is hidden he brings forth to the surface. May God add a blessing to the reading of mining business. So, if you look at this chapter, God is defining where he has put the wealth that his children must have. He's clearly defining. So when you see that Zimbabwe has a lot of Chinese people, you don't find them in Harare. You drive around in Mangura, deep down in the forest, you hear ching chang ching chang, right in the middle of the what? Of the forest. Right in the middle of the forest. I went to Chiadzwa several years back, and I found that the people were being relocated from the places that they used to stay. And why they were being relocated was because diamonds had been discovered. Are you with me? But I was then told that during the years before, when the mothers used to plaster and make their kitchens, you know those round huts, they would use the glitter stones they found around to decorate their houses. Is there someone from Marange here? Just wave. Confirm? She can confirm what I'm talking about. But they didn't know that the glitter stone was diamond. And my greatest burden as I walk around and think about, I often say in my prayer, and maybe that's not how you pray, so don't burden yourself with my thought processes. I believe that we have a freedom to speak with God the way we feel best. So I said to God, do you have a problem with the black people? Because most of the frustrations that I find is that we've got all of you who are here before you go out in the world to look for work. We give you promises that God is going to be with you. Then when you go out to work, you are praying so that you don't go to work on the Sabbath for a mine that is owned by a Chinese guy. The only prayer that you want God to answer is, I don't want to work on the Sabbath. You don't want to own the mine. You just don't want to work on the Sabbath. So what you are fasting about and troubling the prayer band is, I have been called to work on the Sabbath. And it's victory when you give a testimony and everyone says, he got fired for keeping the Sabbath. And everyone says, amen. And I'm wondering, where was God when the guy who owns the mine was owning the mine before I could keep the Sabbath? The answer is in the Job chapter 32. That when you are busy here with cell phones and WhatsApp, I had hidden the gold in the ground, and the one who dares to follow it wins. Are you following me? So people talk about persecution and things like that. In Zimbabwe, they are. Hold on. I'm not live, right? I'm not live. Can you just record it and put it in live later? I can go off tangent, so live will compromise me. So if you are on live,